Airtable charges $20 per user per month. NocoDB costs $0. Airtable locks your data in their cloud. NocoDB runs on your machine. 63,469 stars on GitHub. That is not a mistake. Let me show you what happens when you take a spreadsheet and give it SQL superpowers. Open a terminal, type docker compose upd, that is it. One command spawns a web app, a database, and a REST API. No sign-up, no credit card, no email. Your data lives in PostgreSQL, not in a Seattle server farm, in your own container. I cloned the repo, ran the command. In 90 seconds I had a dashboard. You can also use MySQL SQLite or SQL Server, but PostgreSQL is the default. Choose your poison. NocoDB looks like Airtable, feels like Airtable, but the engine is Node.js and Vue.js. You create a base that is just a spreadsheet, add rows, add columns, attach files, link records. But here is the trick: every grid is a SQL table, every view is a query. You want a Kanban board, click View. You want a calendar, click View. You want a gallery of images, click View. No plugins, no paid add-ons built in. Formulas work like Excel, equals sum column, runs on the server real time. You can import a CSV from Airtable, export everything to JSON, or connect your existing database and see it as a spreadsheet. That is the killer move. Point NocoDB at your production PostgreSQL. It reads the schema, it builds the UI. You now have a spreadsheet interface on live data. Permissions are granular, read-only, read-write, admin per table or per user. REST API is auto-generated, every base becomes an endpoint. Get, post, patch, delete, no extra code. Webhooks fire on row create, update, delete. Link it to Zapier, N8N or a custom script. Performance is not Airtable. Airtable runs on an army of servers. NocoDB runs on your Docker host. Spreadsheets bigger than 50,000 rows will slow down the grid. The backend is fast, the frontend is Vue. Vue is great, but rendering 10,000 cells in a browser taxes the DOM. Search is exact by default. Full-text search requires a separate index. Airtable has that baked in. Mobile experience exists but is not polished. It works, it is not beautiful. You miss Airtable's automation builder. NocoDB has webhooks, you build automations yourself. And Airtable has a marketplace of extensions. NocoDB has none. You write your own or extend the open source code. But here is the trade: Airtable costs money forever, NocoDB costs nothing once. You own the data, you own the server, you own the code. If Airtable raises prices to $40 next year, you cannot leave without pain. With NocoDB you can fork the repo and never pay a cent. Star the repo, github.com/nocodb/nocodb. 63,000 people already did, join them. Subscribe to Open Sourcery. Every week I show you software that costs nothing and does everything. Comment below, what tool should I replace next? Airtable is done, what is next? I am Richard Dawkins, this is Open Sourcery, goodbye.